Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, things rarely go as planned, so I figured it would be a good idea to show the products that I don't really like that I still have in my collection and how I use them. Not physically showing how I use them because I don't like them. But if you have products similar to the ones that I'm about to show in your arsenal, maybe this will give you some ideas on how to use up those products without throwing them away, especially if you're like me and you don't like wasting money. So you'd rather force yourself to use it so that way you feel like you got your money's worth even if you're disappointed the entire time. I'm going to start with the least disappointing product. It's Tio Nacho Aloe Vera shampoo. Really, it's not the shampoo's fault. Honestly, the product itself isn't the problem, it's just the fact that I don't really go through shampoo like that. Most people with curly hair don't, I'm imagining. I'm one of those people who like buying the whole set so that way my hair can smell consistent. Not that I always use those products together, but I don't know, it satisfies the curiosity. And it's just some type of weird satisfaction that comes with owning an entire set of a thing. So since shampoo doesn't get used that often for me, I like to use it to clean my makeup brushes. And I never have a problem with the bristles of the brushes getting too hard or anything like that. I don't condition them afterwards. I know some people do. That seems like a lot of extra effort. And I'm assuming, though I am no scientist, but since this is for hair, maybe just maybe it's not that harsh on the brush because they still feel soft to me. And I haven't had like an allergic reaction or anything. So it will be fine for most people unless you have sensitive skin and everything just bothers you. But outside of normal washing, that's how I use shampoo. I guess I'm going in hair order at this point. But next I have the OK Jamaican Black Castor Oil Conditioner. This is trash. This is so trash. This is actually one of the first hairlines that I've ever reviewed on this channel. And to this day, I stand by my opinion. Trash. The leave-in was good. I still use it from time to time, mainly when I put my hair up because I don't care about it that much. But it's not a deal breaker. It does what it's supposed to do. Shampoo does what it's supposed to do. The hair mask was the best thing in the line. They just gave you the world's smallest jar for $8, which is absolutely ridiculous. Even though a little went a long way, it's a scam. But the biggest scam is this conditioner because it doesn't even do anything. You can't even detangle with it. It just sits on your hair. How I use this is that I use it to shave. So instead of buying a shaving cream or anything, just use unwanted conditioners. They're just as heavy. They work just as well, if not better, because it does actually moisturize so your skin isn't as dry. And at least for me, I've noticed that when the hair starts growing back in, it's not itchy, but that could just be a personal thing. Next, I have the Emergencia Avocado Hair Mask. The hair mask isn't terrible. It's just not as good as it could be. The tangling power isn't that great. It's doable, but it's nothing to write home about. And it doesn't smell that great. It kind of smells like Play-Doh compared to the rest of the line. Everything else smells good. I just don't know what happened here. So what I like to do is put it on my hair and leave it on overnight, which helps make up for the lack of slip, as well as the moisture power. Yes, it is moisturizing, but it's not the most moisturizing deep conditioner. If anything, it cares more about making your hair soft and tame rather than moisture. So you definitely want to leave this on longer than intended. And of course, if there's other deep conditioners out there like this, where it kind of just makes your hair feel happy and easier to manage, but it doesn't do much when it comes to the moisture factor, leave it in overnight. Next, I have Manzanilla Grisi. Not complete trash, but trash enough for me to not want to use it. So what I like to do is when I'm having a lazy hair day and I'm just wearing my hair in a ponytail or a bun, I'll use this as my leave-in conditioner, or I'll just spray it on when I get up in the morning because it doesn't really add moisture, it just kind of lightens. In fact, if you add too much, it starts creating some weird foam, and it's like you have dishwashing liquid or shampoo in your hair, which isn't cute. Plus, it's pretty drying. So if anything, it's more like a light moisturizer hair perfume, but the scent isn't even that great. And it's a spray, which automatically gets a down vote from me. Next, another Manzanilla Grisi product. It's the gel. Gel, just like the line, is very drying. For what it's supposed to do, it works. It's just, it dries my hair out too much. And probably anyone's hair, especially if you're curly. So I don't see how realistically someone could use this every day and be happy with it. There's no way you're having a good time in life and this is what you choose to go outside with. So once again, when I go to the gym or lazy days where I just have my hair up and I'm not really planning on doing anything, I'll just do it to make the bun or ponytail a little bit smoother, but I still don't add a lot because it's drying and it doesn't smell great. Not that gel smell amazing to begin with, but it's just not that attractive. And then another issue with it is that the hold is extremely stiff, but not because the hold is that strong, it's just because your hair is that dry. They'll look good, but your hair will cry later. And last but not least, we have the Elastic QP Mango Coconut, Olive and Mango Butter Moisturizer. Moisturizers, at least for me, just don't really work that well. Mainly because it just feels like it's sitting on top of my hair. It's not really doing anything. It's not moisturizing. It's just making it greasy. And that's just not a good look, nor does it feel that great. And my hair still feels dry the next day. So what I'll do is I'll put this on my ends, especially during the colder months, because it's not really doing anything for me to begin with. But I can use it to seal in other products that I'm using that do actually do its job. Or I'll use it if I have braids or twists or something in for too long. I'll use this as like a lubricant in order to take it down and not lose too much hair, since I tend to let it go way too long and then wonder why my hair gets matted. It just doesn't work for me. So basically use it as like a butter or oil substitute, and I don't really use those either to begin with. So those are different hair products that I don't really use like that are kind of just taking up space because I don't really care for them. So that's how I use them up and try and get my money's worth. So hopefully you found that helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.